Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the P-61 Black Widow by Revell, which is, I can say, the hardest set I've ever built in my entire life. In fact, it is the hardest thing that I've ever built in my entire life, and I will get to it in a minute. Alright, so the P-61 is actually one of my favorite planes. You see, it's one of the first night fighters of World War II, and actually the first um, the first plane to use radar. So this is what it looked like without its paint job. I tried to go over it with a silver spray can, but for some weird reason something happened to it and it wouldn't spray, so that's why it's like halfway silver, halfway black, because it came in a black plastic. And I also ran out of primer, strangely enough. And so it was not really the greatest experience for me, but it was extremely difficult to build. The pieces were so large and they wouldn't really fit together that well, and I had to sit it upside down, the um or else the pieces would fall off of the wings, and it was just extremely annoying. And this is what the final product is. It doesn't look very good, unfortunately, because I ran out of black paint. Clearly, I was not prepared for this. But, the decals were pretty bad because, these red ones had to be hand painted because they just tore apart in the water, because that's what water slide decals do. And, for some reason, I didn't paint the wheels, but I guess I was just so frustrated, I just didn't do it, and I didn't want to. I didn't have primer, and I just got frustrated. And the canopy doesn't look that great, but this definitely is not my finest set. My finest set probably has to be the P-47 or the, um, Grumman F6F Hellcat Navy fighter. Definitely not this one. But, yeah, this was definitely a difficult set by Revell. I a lot of the factors that played into my terrible experience were my fault, so it probably would not be fair to say I wouldn't recommend it, but truthfully, a lot of these pieces were hard to put together. So I would probably, if there is a different brand, I'd probably choose a different brand. So that's gonna be it for today.